In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make evergreen affiliate content. This is content that keeps on giving. You create it once, and it continues to earn commissions for months, for years even. The first thing you need to do when creating this type of content is pick your niche or your product. And today I'm going to be focusing on the health and fitness niche. And more specifically, I'm going to be promoting the Keto Gummies product. It has anti-inflammatory properties. It helps with pain relief, helping people lose weight, and it aids in boosting collagen production. So in this video, I am gonna share with you 3 different ways that you can create evergreen affiliate content for any product that you re-promoting. So let's jump right into it. The first way is to develop an article that answers the burning questions of your target audience. Now, before you can get started with this, what you need to do is identify the keywords that people are searching for related to your product. So in my example, I went onto Google and I typed in keto gummies, and best was selected as the first option here. Now, if you go down here and click on People Also Ask, you'll see some of the most searched questions people have regarding keto gummies. So for example, are keto gummies safe? Another one is, what is the best time to take keto gummies? Do keto gummies work for weight loss? And another one is, who should not take keto gummies? So in this example, I'm going to answer the question, are keto gummies safe? But just know that these other questions can help you come up with additional ideas for different articles that you can create. Now, after you have identified the questions you want to answer, you need to find reliable sources to back up your claims. So in this case, I found 2 studies that talks about the safety of CBD. The first study is from 2017, and it is called Cannabidiol, exerts anxiolytic effects in a mouse model of social anxiety. And the second study is from 2020, and it is called Safety and Efficacy of Cannabidiol for the treatment of adults with epilepsy. So now that I have found my references, I can begin writing my article. I like to use this software called Surfer SEO to get some guidance on things such as word count, questions to answer, and the number of paragraphs that I should include in my article. So based on the data that I have here, I have everything that I need to write my article. And by the way, Surfer SEO is not a requirement at all. If you don't have this software, you can definitely still move forward with creating your article. Now, at this stage, we're going to use the question that we got from Google as our title, and then we're going to add a few keywords to it. So here it is. Are CBD gummies safe to use? And I added a few keywords here, including side effects, dosage, and interactions. Then I added my references, and then I wrote my introduction. My introduction is going to entice people to want to read my article. So I want to hook them in somehow and make them want to keep on reading. So in this case, I start off by saying, did you know that millions of Americans are taking CBD gummies daily? And then I talk about how they are generally well tolerated with few side effects. And then I stated that this article will discuss the safety of taking CBD gummies daily. So basically what I did here was, I asked a question and then I answered it. And this is a tactic that you can use in your own introduction to hook people in. After that, I wrote the rest of my article, making sure that I included the keywords that I added to the title. And I made sure to include the information that I needed to include based on the questions that I got from Google. The next step is to optimize our article so we can rank on the first page of Google and receive organic traffic. Now, to optimize your article, you're going to need to update your title tag and your meta description. So in this case, my title tag is, are CBD gummies safe to use? What you need to know about side effects, dosage, and interactions. So, as you can see, I am reusing the keywords that I used in my title. And then for the meta description, I said CBD gummies are generally safe for most people, but there may be some side effects depending on the ingredients used, dosage, and interactions with other medications. Read on to learn more. So now that we have optimized our title tag and meta description, the next step is to optimize the content itself and make sure that it is readable and user-friendly. To do this, we're going to use the readability and NLP tools within Surfer SEO. So here S, where we would paste the content that we just wrote, and then we hit check. Now we going to look at our suggestions here. Under the Readability tab, and we re-going to make sure that our content is easy to read. So we'll try to avoid using complicated sentences and paragraphs. And then we want to make sure that we have a smooth flow throughout our content. So we'll take a look at the transitions between sentences and paragraphs. And then we want to make sure that our content is actually useful and relevant to the person that's reading it. We aren't want to waste their time. So we'll make sure that we stay focused on the topic at hand. Now, once our content passes the readability test, we can move over to the NLP tab and make sure that our content is optimized. And the way that we're going to do this is by looking at our keyword density percentage. And we want to make sure that it is above the target percentage that Surfer gives us. And then we also want to look at our questions to answer and make sure that we've answered all of them. So in this case, I saw that there was one question left unanswered. Can pregnant women take keto gummies? And I did answer that question in my article. So I just need to bold the keyword to let Surfer know that I have answered that question. Once I have done that, we can move on to the next step, which is publishing our article. The reason why I love creating articles is because they have a very long shelf life. You create it once and you can continue to get traffic for months, for years even. In fact, I have articles that I created 4 years ago that I am still getting traffic from to this day. Another great thing about articles is that you can repurpose the content in many different ways. For example, I can take the article that I just created and turn it into a video. I can also turn it into an Instagram post. And I can use parts of it to create tweets. And then I can also turn the questions that I answered at the end of the article into an Instagram carousel. So here is an example of a tweet that I created based on the article that I just wrote. Are CBD gummies safe? According to research, CBD gummies are generally safe with few side effects. However, it is important to note that CBD gummies are not regulated by the FDA, and the quality of products can vary. Therefore, it's important to do your research and purchase products from reputable companies. Click the link below to learn more about the safety of CBD, and then I will put my affiliate link at the end of that tweet. Okay, the second way to create Evergreen affiliate content is to create a PDF guide. So in this case, I created a PDF guide that answers the top 10 questions people have about keto gummies. I really like doing this because people like to download guides. They like to read them on their phone, or they like to read them while they're on the go. So it's a really great way to get your information out there. So here's a preview of the cover of my PDF guide. So as you can see, I'm answering the top 10 questions people have about keto gummies. And then inside the guide, I have these 10 questions along with detailed answers. So if you're interested in creating a similar PDF guide for your own product, I recommend using Canva. There's a lot of different templates that you can choose from. So in my case, I chose this one. And then I am gone. Now I go to create a template, and then I am gone. Now I scroll down until I see the one for standard size guides. So I'm going to click on that. And then here are some of the different templates that you can choose from. So I chose this one, and now I can customize it to match my brand. And then I am gone. Now I add my content, and then I am gone. Now I save it as a PDF print. The third way to create Evergreen affiliate content is to record a video that answers a specific question or addresses a specific problem. So here's an example video that I created. It's titled, How Long Does It Take for Keto Gummies to Work? And what I did in this video is I explained how long it takes for keto gummies to work based on the individual and their goals. I also provided some tips for getting the most out of keto gummies. And I included a call to action to get my audience to click on my affiliate link. So this is what the video looks like. As you can see, it's very straightforward. I'm not showing my face, and the only thing that I did differently is I added text to highlight certain points in the video. So if you're interested in creating a similar video, I recommend using this software called InVideo. InVideo allows you to create videos in minutes instead of hours. So in my example, I chose to use a template and customize it. And the reason why I like using this software is because you can literally choose from hundreds of templates, and then you can easily customize it and change anything that you want. You can change the fonts, the colors, the graphics. You can upload your own voiceover, and then you can export it as a high-quality MP4 video. So here's a preview of the video that I created using InVideo. So those are 3 different ways that you can create evergreen affiliate content. Remember to add your affiliate link to your title, to your meta description, and if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.